Welcome back to the MLG CoD League Season 1 playoffs here at PAX. I'm joined in the booth with my good friend Mud Dog. Mud Dog, how you doing today?
Doing well, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing quite all right. You know, we got a good game going on here between SB and Cole. What are your thoughts on this next map? Who do you think's got the edge going into this Sovereign S&D?
You know, I played Complexity at Call of Duty Champs with on Sovereign S&D, and they're just such a strong team at it. They really work the B bomb well. They used to work A a lot, and teams adjusted their play style. And you know, they're just such a talented group of guys. They're able to really switch up their play styles and succeed.
So who's the player to look out for on both these teams on this Sovereign S&D?
I think on Complexity, you're going to be looking out for Krim. He's obviously a monster. He plays this map very smart, has a great shot on it. It's really going to utilize the lines of sights. On SB, I think we're going to want to look out for Apathy. He's definitely their X factor. He's their playmaker. He a lot of times will be putting the bomb down and be looking for some big plays for him. Really uses the shotgun well on this map.
And you see Apathy on your screen right there. Saints sitting next to him. They look like they're ready to go. I think this game's starting up. We're hopping into Sovereign S&D right now. Let's go. So you see here, as we switch through the classes, going through TP with the MTAR, Ace with the MTAR, with the Autumn Camo, Karma with the Remington. You don't see the sniper too much. You see a pistol coming out of Karma here. Now explain that to me, Mud Dog.
So in this game, whatever weapon you have out, you're going to run at a different speed. The pistol, you run the fastest out of any movement, so he's going to be using that pistol off the break to get to spots where he can then use his AR to hit the line of sight before the other team is ready for him.
And you see somebody on SB went straight down the middle of the map. Sensor highlighted on your mini-map, already behind all of Complexity. Great play by SB right here. Great shot right there. Gets taken out. Traded 1 for 1 there. Amazing play coming out from here. There it goes. 3 dead for SB. Saints is the last one alive. What does he have to do in this situation to clutch it?
Right now, Saint.
Well,
well,
not much apparently.
Exactly. Right there, that's a really tough situation. Anytime you're in a 1v whatever situation, you really want to make sure you get the bomb carrier down as quick as possible, because then you can play around that bomb, work the clock to the best of your ability, and you know they have to come to that bomb.
And you know, I would have liked to seen Sensor get a couple more kills behind enemy lines right there. You know, getting on the flank that quick by running down the middle of the map. You know, I would really like to have seen at least a 2 for 1 there. He unfortunately only traded 1 for 1. But you see SB right here making an A push off the break. I like this play out of them, switching it up, keeping Complexity guessing, because as you can see, all 4 members of Complexity at B-bomb.
Especially on Sovereign, A is a much easier bomb site to rotate to, so a lot of teams are going to push B, work that out, and then switch over to A, rather than doing it vice versa.
And you see Sensor right there going to the left to make sure the person in back research, there wasn't one there, but make sure that he can't be shot there. And you see the setup already coming out from Dito standing right next to him. He lays down, gets taken out by TP. It's a 3 vs 4 situation in favor of Complexity. Apathy throwing shots down in research, connects with a few, got some teammate assist. Krim 6 with the drop shot.
Great shots by Krim there. You know coming around that corner with that drop shot gives you such an advantage. It's really hard to counter that.
And you see Karma shooting some bodies right there. That's amazing play out of Complexity. Bomb down, all collapsing and not even losing a single member.
Yeah, one of the best things that they do in Search and Destroy, they just work together, push together. They play their trades in that situation. They didn't even need any. They have such teamwork. It really makes them a strong squad.
What did SB do wrong there? They got the bomb down, but then what went wrong?
So one of the things SB did there, they got the bomb down, and then they all stayed huddled around that green hut. You're basically trapping yourself. Once you get that bomb down on A, I really like to push that research area, take control of the enemy's base, and then fight backwards.
You know, that's a good call right there, because that just allowed Complexity to pinch on them from all angles, and you saw it coming out. TP baiting out shots from Apathy, and then Crim6 picking up a nice corner drop shot. So powerful in Call of Duty Ghosts. I would like to see more players utilizing that corner drop shot.
Yeah, you know, with the implementation of the scuff controllers, a lot of people just like to jump all the time, but that drop shot is really powerful. And even in this game, sliding around corners is a great thing to utilize.
And bomb going down already here. 2 dead for SP. You see some more body shooting. 3 dead right there. Apathy, the Lone Ranger right here, gets taken out by Krim. This is looking...
Complexity is just dominating this game right now. This actually looks like the SB versus Envy Search and Destroy that we saw at CoD Champs, where they had O-bombs throughout the whole map for the last round.
And you see TP 3-0 with the bomb plant, Krim 5-0, Aches 2-0 on the other side. 3 donuts. You know, it looks like they're opening up a donut shop with a side of breadsticks.
Certainly there. You know, that one kill that Sensor had, as you were talking about on the flank, especially in Call of Duty when you get behind the other team, you want to be patient. You don't always want to take the first shot that you see. You know, call out some of the other team, call it where they are, then take those shots, play for that 2 piece.
Exactly, and you see another A push coming out here from SB, was shut down quite handily by Complexity last time they were on offense. And you see Cole going with the same strat, 4 over to B and going to just play the rotation to A. Bomb going down. I'd like to see what you were saying, them get control of some research. before they lock this bomb site down.
And that's actually what they've done here. Apathy's pushed through, but it looks like he's going to be in a fight there. Oh, he gets taken down. Hopefully Sensor can play this trade here.
Pre-firing doesn't connect. Crimsix destroying him with that Remington into his pre-fire. Dito right here with Saints against Crime and Karma. 24 seconds left on the bomb.
Wow,
Dito
look
go
at
for the
that
hip
timing.
fire.
They brushed shoulders right past each other. That's pretty crazy to see.
You know, that's Call of Duty timing in its finest right there. You know, Dito and Saints versus Crim right here. Crim needs to make a move. 10 seconds left on the clock. Just going straight for the defuse. Doesn't get it. Dito takes him out. SB takes their first round.
Smart play by SB to actually play the clock on that bomb. You know, want to check that every 7.5 seconds roughly based on the defuse time there. Great plays out of SB there,
and, you know,
very smart.
You're seeing the Bison a lot more here at PAX. You know, what are your thoughts on the Bison after the buff?
You know, I'm a big fan of the Bison with the buff, but at the same time, the Vector and the Bison, when they were equal before the patch, the Vector was always used, and now the Vector got that same exact range buff, so I still feel like the Vector's a more valuable gun in the situation. We actually played Rambo on this map yesterday, and he dropped 19 kills with the Bison, so it's certainly a viable option.
Exactly, and we're on board Crimsix right now. 7-1, only died once in that last round right there. 7 kills for his team in 4 rounds is absolutely monster, and you called it at the beginning of this game. Crimsix is that player to watch out for.
You know, when the game is on the line, he always steps up to make the plays here.
And gets blown up by a
Destroyed
grenade.
by a nade there.
Cast a curse, something like that. Aches goes down too. This is looking good for SB. 4-on-2 situation. You don't want to be down in numbers, especially on offense in Call of Duty Ghosts.
Certainly not, but you're going to see here the two complexity players are right next to each other. They're going to work together. That's really important in Call of Duty. You have to stay by your teammates and push as a team.
And you know, Karma getting that pick on Sensor is huge. It's 2v4 is so much different than a 2v3. Gets a nice shot right there on Dito. Karma sitting him down, and now they've evened it up to a 2-on-2.
Looks like TP's going to get this bomb down here.
And you know, I'd like to see SB, like you said, holding hands, getting together. But you see on your minimap, they're spread apart. They weren't able to trade that kill on the bomb site, bomb going down. And I would like to see them move in together at the same time.
Right now you have TP and Karma watching each other's back. They have a great setup here. As you said, SB needs to push together and play their trades.
And you know, you see shots going down, Saints picking up Karma, but TP trading Saints. Like you said, that trade right there. TP's going to go for the challenge on Apathy, and Apathy's taking him out.
Great shots by Apathy there. You know, when a player peeks beyond the corner, they have the advantage. They control when they come out. Apathy played it smart, kept pre-aiming it. Great play by him right there.
You see, most players would rush at that guy behind the box because they're thinking, oh, he's going to play the time game on the bomb. But you saw Apathy, great play right there. You know, pre-aiming him, knowing that, hey, he's going to challenge me. His complexity. They're so aggressive. They're constantly going to challenge. And go back and talk about that setup a little bit. They had each other watching their back. Even though Complexity lost a round, they had exactly a perfect setup.
So we're on board here with Apathy. He's got a shotgun rushing to be here. This is a really common thing on Sovereign that we see out of a lot of players, but Apathy is one of the best in the game at it. As you see, they're taking down 2, or almost took down 2. Got that 1.
And there's that corner drop shot I was talking
Sensor.
about. You know, it's so powerful in CoD Ghost because you're pre-aiming, you know, where the chest is. Weird nade coming out there from Sensor, kind of just dropping down.
Complexity player on the flank just gets 1 there, but gets taken down. We're in a 1v1 situation here with Crim and Sensor. I'd really like to see Sensor get this bomb down as he's doing right now.
And you see Crim going underground. He might try and come up, be Dom right here. As you see, climbing up the ladder, knowing he's got to make a play. You know, this is good. This is a huge one-on-one for Sensor. You know, 3-3, I talk about it, is so much different than 4-2. You know, big round right here for Sensor and the SB squad.
Yeah, this is a huge momentum round shift. It looks like Sensor's going to be on the flank, going to be able to pick up this kill on Crim. Great movement by him.
And you know, that's 3 rounds straight right there for SB. Complexity started off 3 and over 7. For Sensor and his squad to answer back 3 straight, that's huge for momentum going to this next round.
And momentum is absolutely vital to have in Search and Destroy. It's such a game based off of that. As soon as you can take a few rounds, it really makes it a lot easier on your team.
And you know, since a couple of their pushes have been working now, it gives them the opportunity to either do the same thing and make it work again, or completely switch it up and do something different and throw your opponents off guard. Because if something's failing over and over, they're not going to keep doing it. But since it's worked for them, they're like, hey, you see Cole here going for the A push. This is what I like to see out of them.
We're on board here with Karma with the sniper, you know, one of the top 5 snipers in the game. I don't think anyone debates that. He's got the overkill with the MTAR, really something I like to see. You know, the pistol sniping is great on maps like Octane where you have to get the pre-snipe, but obviously if you could have an MTAR instead of a pistol, it makes a huge difference.
And TP picking up a nade kill on his teammate Aches there. Something must have went wrong, but TP answering back on Dito. 2 versus 3 situation in favor of SB, but you know, they're kind of stuck in this green room right now. Karma looking for a pick to even it up. Some great line of sights underneath that box that maybe too many people would have not known about. Shots going down. But as you can see on your mini map, there's a player from SB flanking all the way around.
It looks like if he hurries up here, might be able to pick up a kill. You know, Cole's not going to be cognizant of the flank right away.
And you know, since they only know where 2 players are at, they might not. You see one going down there, TP with the AR shot on Apathy, but Saints answering right back on Karma. You know, TP going down there with a good play from Sensor with that flank, as we were talking about. They didn't have enough resources to watch their flank right there. They only had 2 alive, and you know, Sensor showing right there, hey, I'm just going to come from behind you and shoot you in the back. I don't need a gunfight.
Exactly, and flanking and search and destroy is kind of similar to playing an OBJ role in Blitz. Sometimes you just have to take chances, hope it's not watched, and make the play there.
And you know, Call of Duty's all about percentages. Me and my team always talk about playing the percentage. And you know, since they have 2 players right there, SB called out, hey, they're both looking at both of us. Sensor, go now, go now. And he knows he's got like a 90% chance that he's going to make that play.
Right, definitely. We actually saw Apathy with the thermal there, which is something you don't see too much on this map, because on the Xbox One it is extremely bright with the thermal. It's straight white, but obviously they have the smokes out, so it's going to be a useful asset here.
And you know, Crim6, as you said, not using that thermal, just hanging out in back research room. On the Oracle mode, you see one coming up caution, one on the bomb. Crim trying to look for a shot here, but he's right around the corner. Karma picking up one. Bomb goes down, that's 2 dead. This is a bad situation for SB.
2v4 situation, and again, SB players are trapped around green there.
And you see
Grim
Saints
watching the flank.
You see Saints making a move towards there. Apathy picking up 2, Saints, or Apathy picking up 1. Saints gets taken out because Aches knows he's on the flank. Go for the pre-fire, connects with a few bullets, but now they're just gonna pinch him in here. And TV's too smart for that.
And again, you know, that green room, you really just trap yourself in it. It's such a bad position to be in when you have the bomb down, I feel, unless you have numbers up. Especially when you're in a 1v2 situation, you want to stay away from that. That's why I like to push towards that research. You have more room to work with.
Exactly. Now we tied up 4-4. And to touch on that last play a little bit, Aches kind of got a couple pre-fire shots right there. TP, his teammate, knew he was one shot, knew he can just jump into green, firing everywhere, just got to connect one bullet. And, you know, that's what he did right there. They tied up 4-4.
You know, one of Cole's biggest strengths is their confidence. They all trust their gun skill. They trust their teammates' call-outs. If they're hearing that their teammate says someone's weak, they're going out challenging and getting that kill there.
You see solid performance from just about everybody here on Complexity. 8-4, 8-5, and then you have Karma and Aches going even. You know, over on the SB side, Crim making a great play here on Apathy. No, he's throwing a grenade in there. Now they have numbers and they can put this bomb down at B.
Now this is something I wanted to see from Complexity a little earlier.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing shots by Crim there. You know, SB is playing so far back, trying to play those picks in the bomb site, and Cole wasn't playing that aggressive. But you saw TP switch to the double trophy class there, got the bomb down, and now they're just going to play their 3v1 situation again.
And you know, 1v3 against Sensor right now. He's nowhere near the bomb. 30 seconds on the clock, picks up Aches. That's what you need to do. If he wants to clutch this out, that's exactly what he needed to do. But I think Complexity is going to play this a little too smart. You see him coming up here, pre-firing, doesn't get the pre-fire on
shots
TP.
there.
You know, he knew he was there. That was a great prediction by Sensor. Unfortunately, can't come up with the kill, but you know, still heads up play by him to jump in pre-firing right there.
Now, one of the things that Complexity did really well there, TP was laying on the bomb. We call getting first check. You're the first one to check. If anyone gets to the bomb, the other person plays for their life. Because the last thing you want to do in a 2v1 situation is line up and get two-pieced.
And you know, I want to look at Dito real quick, 3 and 8. You know, he's the one that had that AR back of the bridge and got outgunned by an SMG from Crim. Amazing shot by Crim6, but obviously a little sloppy on Dito's part. 3 and 8, throwing those double smokes down, got the Bison in hand. They're trying to make a move at A, but you know, already 1 down. Trade that kill, 1-1. You know, now is why I'd like to see the bomb going down ASAP.
That's a huge trade by Crim there. You know, getting control of that green hut, getting the other team out of there. You know, Complexity knows they're going A. They're going to be able to rotate a lot easier now. Dito planting the bomb right now. That's a huge kill by Saints up top control. Let's see how they work this 3v2 here.
You know, going A, Saints to lay down top control, I would never expect that. And you see just somebody ran right into him right there. It was Karma, after putting shots down. Gonna get a peek with the, oh my gosh,
again,
TP.
you see that prone peek. That's so useful in this game.
And then you see Aches answering back on Dito right there. 2 versus 1 situation. They know where Saints is at right now. Goes down. SB, unfortunately losing shots going down in the body. Aches shutting them down. That's amazing play by Complexity.
Yeah, you know Aches is going to be shooting some bodies after all the talk between him and Sensor about the U.S. championship.
You know, when there's money on the line, Complexity shows up. It almost looked like they were about to give them a round just so they forced a round 11 and then beat them on that one too. But TV saying, nah, let's defuse this. Let's close this map out. 11 and 7 from Crim.
And 10 and 4 from TP there with 3 plants. Great plays by him all around, getting that bomb down when he needs to. As I said, Cole just works as a team.
And you know, see him right there. He doesn't even seem pumped up. You go at +6 as the objective player planting the bomb 3 times. That is amazing play. We keep talking about it all day, TP being the best objective player there is, and it's really showing in this match right here versus SB.
Well, you know, Cole's been here before. They're used to winning.
Yep.
So maps like that don't get them too excited. Right now they're thinking, let's win this blitz. Let's close out this series 3-0.
Exactly. Thank you, Mud Dog, for joining me up in the booth. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Thanks for watching.